Так, ну что ж, всем привет. С вами снова я, ThebyVittor. Мы сейчас играем Vampire the Masquerade. Продолжаем, в общем, прохождение. Поехали. Поехали. Нам нужно
Can't say I
вывер
was
тавер.
expecting to walk away from this mess with a little baby vampire under our wing. Our next problem? You just embraced someone without the prince's permission. Can't imagine Lou will be best pleased either. If I were you, I'd say as little as possible.
Наверное, нужно по крышам, короче, бежать, а то это будет долго. А то это будет реально долго. Понимаешь, при фризе поешь. Так, вкусное питание. С кем они там стреляются постоянно? Какие-то неуменяемые. Мощные пацаны. Да ну ёб твою мать, что ж ты трясить-то так начинаешь в городе, ё-моё. Так, вот мы и здесь. Доложить обстановку принцу Рём. Давай доложим обстановку. Что у нас все стабильно, гладко, и мы всех убиваем. Типа того. Типа того. Блин, против ничего больше не открыто. А если немножечко почистить, ничего не случится, то maybe. Чё себе 18 его? Что это так много кушает? Игра сама? Игра сама кушает очень много ресурсов? Серьезно? Да нет. Да нет, вроде бы. Не так уж и много.
Sheriff.
Я убил агента Бейкер.
The evidence is destroyed.
Good. One less thing to worry us. Now we only... No. No, there's something else. Something you're not saying. Speak.
Кацумиш кое-что скрывает. Стал дитя.
I did not kill Agent Baker. I embraced her.
What?
I had no other option.
Right, okay. Sorry, Powerpuff, you fucking what?
Tolly! I will hear the sheriff's reasons.
She is more useful to us this way.
She will certainly know their methods, I suppose. Lou won't be pleased, of course. Where's the child now?
I do not know.
Then see that you find out. I'll postpone my verdict until you do.
Hold up there, hun. You're letting this slide? Embracing without permission is what... Ugh.
I said I'd postpone my verdict, not withdraw it. But for the sake of conversation, we should press on. What else do you have to tell me, Sheriff?
I have left nothing unsaid. But you should know this. The hunters have been tracking Thin Bloods. It may be that they were planning a raid on the Anarchs.
Then I was right. If they could be redirected, Perhaps you could seed some useful targets to your child. If she still has the means to control them, she could be extremely useful, Fire. I'll forgive your lack of protocol.
Oh, come on.
Now we just need to find her. There's gonna be cleanup to do, but the immediate threat is over. Meet me at Macom later. We'll discuss our next move.
Oh, and if we're booking appointments, you should check in with Lou. She was asking after you.
Окей. Ну, короче, нам еще много бегать. Да.
That went better than I expected.
Примерно где-то часа 3, наверное. Руки Аримана. Давай покачнем вот это. И вот это можно еще. Руки Аримана. Давай поставим. А это доля секунды. И вот это давай.
Unburdening yourself of a secret pays off after all.
Выберите задание на карте. Конечно, конечно. Что, это отдохнуть нужно опять? Блин, а сейчас, наверное, опять за детектива будем. Что-то он мне не нравится, этот детектив, ну хватит. Блин, так все хорошо начиналось. Такие бои были хорошие, блин.
My love, I mean, Fire. I wanted to find you. Forgive me,
You have learned something.
I think so. You still have the mark. The man you mentioned, the gardener, he is truly gone? I mean, you are sure?
He wanted me to drain him, to perform diablerie. I refused, naturally, and gave him a quick death.
I see.
Why do you ask?
The mark. I found a match. It indicates a binding ritual. Thaumaturgy, complex. Skilled, even. I'm so sorry, Fire. You are bound, signed and sealed. Some might even say indentured. Someone has claimed you, and they still exist, or the mark would be gone. So it can't be your gardener. I don't know who, or why, or how to break the bond. Not yet, at least. But I will. I'm so close now. Give me tonight. Let's meet back at Wake the Dead tomorrow. When you're free to, of course.
What else can you tell me about the ritual?
Do you know of Goratrix, of Clan Tremere? He was a follower of the Sabbat. This mark, the ritual, it is based on his work. The texts you found for me, they are a translation of his methods. I am struggling with a key, but I am nearly there. One more night. I promise.
The Gardener. Had you heard that name before?
It sounds almost biblical. Like Eden or Gethsemane, where Jesus was entombed. I can look into it if you like.
I suppose it is of little consequence now.
Так, ну кто, по-твоему, оставил на мне метку?
If it
Кто?
is not the Gardener, who do you suspect, Sophia?
Me? Oh. Well, I know Lou blames everything on the Thin Bloods, and I can see links, if I'm entirely honest. They are known to experiment. Alchemy, thaumaturgy. But, I mean, it's a convenient scapegoat, don't you think? Isabella was no anarch, and Benny hated them, so... Why? What do you think?
Так. Зачем то ли связывать старейшину? Лучше промолчу,
I do
наверное.
not feel comfortable airing my suspicions so openly.
I understand.
I should not keep you.
I wouldn't complain if you did. Forgive me. Until tomorrow night, my love.
Ой, my love. Мала. Конечно, конечно. Прям-таки твоя любовь. Угу. Расскажи нам.
I've been thinking. It was Lou who had a problem with Gideon, with Gardner. She was the last person I remember him going to see. Now we know it was her who made him disappear. What if she's behind all these killings? I mean, it's the obvious conclusion. If Lou took out Gideon, well, how could I not have seen this before? Is Lou the rebar killer? Or am I missing something?
Самый большой прикол, что оно начинает визить, когда я включаю быстрый бег вампира. Оно начинает, блин, почему-то подпереживать. Короче, очень странная херня, блин. И патчей никаких не было. Вот в чем самый большой прикол. Патчей никаких не было. Я даже игру на... Понял. Теперь понял. Почему-то постоянно сбрасывается, в общем, настройки. Когда ты с игры выходишь, там какие-то моменты, и настройки просто сбрасываются моментально. Не знаю, в чем это прикол такой. Так. Да, отдохнуть в убежище. И так плохо работает, да. Что это средние настройки особо ничего не дают. Просто что они такие частые прям фризы.
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Fire, you there?
I am.
The case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done, or so I thought. I remember that much. But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
You're the detective. You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbat? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know?
Да кто тебя знает, как ты мог не знать? Ты же детектив. Давай, расскажи нам.
It was Lou's fault. How could I not know that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull. I can't stop thinking about that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
We take it to Campbell. Lou's not the power in Seattle. Not anymore. We have traditions. We have laws.
I'm not sure you're right. But we could try. We'd need something. I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
Ooh, what? Like the skulls of her enemies, hollowed out, gold-plated, and used as drinking vessels?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the glacier.
Ooh, skeletons in her closet?
She uses it for storage now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd need to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
That does seem worth a try. Although they're not a big fan of me over at the glacier. Since I broke 7 of their mirrors in my experiment, which might explain why I keep losing at roulette.
Fabian, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death. that there was nothing you could do.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Like a dog with a bone. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them.
Так, пробраться в подвал отеля
Over to the glacier, I
Ледник.
suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty
Ладно.
for my liking.
Так. Ледник. Ну, побежали. Ну, сейчас за детективом, мне кажется, около часа будем бегать. Чисто.
Huh. Goon on the door. That wasn't...
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
I'm on official business.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night. Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the...
Заходит в тупик, Фабиан.
I didn't see the need. I didn't see the point in confusing things.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Мэм?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my and may I say I am such a
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick. Oh, I will. You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape. Huh. Anyhow, time to visit the basement. To the elevator. Uh-oh, Tolly. This means trouble.
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I'm hot on the trail of a clue, which will lead me to a murderer.
Oh, that's quite something. Rope, knife, candlestick, and where'd it happen? The library?
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
I could owe you a favor.
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
Окей, что нам нужно делать?
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet.
Something
Понял.
I'll do.
Нам нужно еще мини-задание повыполнять, я так понял.
Going on.
Понятненько.
I headed to a mighty quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble
Как
was,
могло быть
Tolly
иначе?
was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time.
Понятненько. Как-то я не удивлен, что нам такое задание дадут. В принципе, здесь любят давать задания, блин. Не связанные с сюжетом.
Here we were. A quick.
Fabian, what can I do for you?
Any gossip? Anything I should know about that might distract me from my current case?
I have nothing. It sounds to me that you wish me to fabricate for you something fascinating. But I'm sorry, that I'll never do. You could browse my shop though. We might engage in trade.
I fear I have bigger fish to fry. I wanted to see Patience.
But they are out, I'm afraid. Something I can help you with.
I wanted a quick look at their art.
You can take a look, I'm sure. Just don't mess with anything. You know how they get.
Thanks. Keep up the good work.
Don't get carried off by conspiracy.
Окей, можем посмотреть. А где она?
I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. With Patience not around, this Patience was good, I think. But I was no expert. I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex. Ooh, not my taste. No. Hey there. What do I even call you? How about I just call you Angel? Anyway, tell me about you. I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the Consumer of the Husks of the Lost. Oh, that's nice. Tell me about you, Angel. What's the general vibe? I weld, I snarl, I enmesh. I am the fusion of the dead and the never-living. My wings are clipped. My eyes are bound. I am chained. And so I rage. That, isn't good. Patience is having a bad time right now. I can see that. What exactly are you made of? Chains and iron, rope and tool, blade and bone. I spear, I cut, I split, I bite. You do, don't you? And a skull right at the center. More bone, obviously. That is interesting. Any supernatural stuff going on here? Let me just concentrate a little. Power. There is power in these bones. Heat sequestered in this metal. There is, isn't there? And what's more? The skull. It screams in form and in function. Yeah, there is something about that skull. Just gonna check out your noggin, Angel. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs. You've got fangs. Oh, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you? My. Have we met before? Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian?
Да ничего такого.
Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
I am appreciating the art.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
The raw materials. This skull, it's really interesting. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
Yeah, it's valuable for a dead thing.
Look who's talking.
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who old Bonehead was, I knew Tully would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to Patience. You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Why is it so important to you?
I'm a detective. I'd like to dig into the story for you.
Yeah, I guess there is something in that. I would like to know more. Fine then. Katsumi got it. God knows where from. Said one of her hangers-on dug it up. Literally, there was still mud on it. Tell me what you find out.
Sure. A new case. The mystery of the muddy skull. Bonehead begins.
Ugh.
Katsumi was the source. That would be enough for Tully. What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder? 101 of art, detective.
When it comes to art, I always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
Guess,
Uh-huh.
Окей, поехали. Пошли дальше. Голландец давай. Там церковь Святого Стефана.
That was Patience ticked off Tully's list. What was next? Silky's regular trips out of town needed investigating. Honda's deal with the court, that was a puzzle.
Drax Cosmetics. Ё-моё. Olympic Tattoo. Пирсинг. Drax Cosmetic, это интересно. Ребята, здравствуйте.
So what was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me.
Detective, good to see you.
Anything interesting happening at the Dutchman?
Always, Detective. Just nothing anyone wants shared with the PD. No offense. I know you're barely official. But my customers like their privacy, and so do I.
I was wondering about your out-of-town trips.
Were you? And what were you wondering?
Can I tag along?
Some things are not for sharing. At any rate, not with you, my friend.
Fair enough. Sure you won't tell me about the trips?
The secret of being tiresome is in telling everything, so no.
Так, значит, нужно что-то применить, да?
Come back.
Что-то тогда нужно
I
применить.
figured I needed my strength for other things.
Блин. Пошли тогда кого-то кушать. Что поделаешь, придется кровь восстановить. Только кого найти можно здесь рядом? Непонятно. Слушайте, может на карте? Ну, кстати, на карте вот есть. 49 метров, нормально. Здравствуйте.
Hey there, good. The sire. Ooh, hi.
У него огромный запас, да.
I have a kid. You can.
Спасибо.
I shouldn't have walked.
Nope, had nothing to say.
Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
You know this is my favorite joint?
You were threatening to leave last week. What the? Oh, yeah. Fool me once, I don't.
Ладно, не вышло, давай еще раз.
Hey there.
Какой-то работник, походу, или кто?
What else would I do?
I guess that's true. But that's sad, man. After work hours, you should spread your wings, find a wider social circle. Oh, by the way, Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
Наверное, первое. Maybe.
Well, that's good. So what do you need from me?
You got another out of town coming up?
Oh shit, yeah, it's nearly the 20th. You just reminded me. Can you pick up a package? It's at Wake the Dead. Amelia will have it ready. Just say it's the monthly one, for me.
Sure thing, boss. This was probably a good time to leave.
Окей, мертвый сон. Где он находится? Это что, за посылочкой нужно будет сбегать и назад, или
Off
что?
to face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
Мы еще и доставщиком работать будем. Прикольно. Я надеюсь, обратно не нужно будет бежать.
So here I was, about to try to persuade Miss...
What is it?
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky. He says it's the usual monthly one.
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
He asked me to do it.
I doubt that. In any case, no.
Look,
Not a chance.
I have other...
Блин, опять
Not
что-то
the best
нужно
stuff.
применить, да?
I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Что с этим навыком? Почему там красная полоска какая-то? Мне нужно, походу, восстановить опять силы. Да твою налево. Задолбали. Где здесь бармаком? Вот какой-то человечек есть, который может нам дать крови немножечко. Здравствуйте.
Shall we...
До свидания. Наверное, опять второй навык нужно применить. Он здесь постоянный. Я не помню, чтобы я слишком часто применял третий и четвертый. Вот первый и второй, да. Так, подожди.
Hi there. Was it that, oh, that dashing detective, huh?
Dashing is hardly the term I'd... Oh! Remove yourself from my premises.
Ну ладно, понятно, что этот ответ не сработает.
Hi there. I'll keep it safe for the boss.
Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
Блин. Книга деловых афоризмов.
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Thanks. Huh. So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tolly.
Он типа книжку каждый раз читает или что?
Well, I had what I
За
needed on
городом.
Silky, I guess.
Тоже
Okay,
прикольно.
then. Onwards. Honda's deal with the court. That was a puzzle.
Так, это здесь, по-моему, ну да, Онда. Онда, анаконда, блин. Блин, он прыгать не умеет, ладно.
Did I feed the cat?
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Steve.
What do you want?
How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town, gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering. This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
About Misty.
What about her?
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together. Forever.
Yeah. I know. Well, the...
Uh-huh.
I didn't see the need.
Да, опять нужно пополнить, походу.
Honda had made a deal with the court.
Опять нужно пополнять, блин. Так, и кто здесь будет? Кто он здесь будет? Оу, привет.
Oh. Just
Ладно, взяли еще немножечко крови и поехали. Что их связывает, найдем. Честно говоря, ну, типа, задание для набивки, блин, сюжета. Это, конечно, немножечко бесит прям. Хотя, что здесь говорить, здесь все задания какие-то вот такие.
I thought about it, but it seemed like a nope. I thought I didn't. Yeah, wasn't gonna speak to me.
Это не с ней нужно говорить. Это как? По-моему, здесь должен был навык сработать, не?
This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services? Well, well.
Все странно. Метки даже не было.
Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery? I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Whoa! Okay, I get it, I'm sorry. So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well-honed steel, well-sharpened, polished, oil. The stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite deep. They will remember me for the rest of their life. Which is presumably pretty short. Do you have an owner? Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many. I was kinda hoping for a name. There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh? You're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you. I gotta ask, though, why did Onda put you here? You can only speculate, Detective, for I have been used, and in recent memory. She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is a secret associated with me, or a guilt. Or perhaps she is scared of me. So, what has Onda used you for recently? Parting flesh, Detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife. Oh, I can smell that. Blood, and recent too. But there's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong. A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment. But the wielder... This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see. I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever. A cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loose onto the tabletop. Twice more, bang bang! The joints crack and digits fall away. White and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again! Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And... wait. Lady Maria. He's pleading to Holy Mary. Onda killed the priest? I am a knife. I cannot answer that. But that does fit what you sense, Detective. That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. I'll bet anything she was behind this. Thanks, Mr. Pointy. May you never get rusty. Was that all there was to it? I had a feeling there was something else. But this was probably enough for Tolly.
Ну, вроде бы все. Можем бежать к Толли. И на главное задание. Это и есть главное задание.
Okay, I certainly had the goods on Onda. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
Fucking student loans. Snow makes it all feel...
Be released from your daily toil. Exactly.
Detective!
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame, but that tracks. Funny. I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork. I'm pretty sure he's trying to teach the animals, reading to them, philosophy books.
Putting Descartes before the horse and other critters, huh? Neato. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
I know about Patience artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patience got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
Ну давай, Толик, я пошел. Бейсмент, да? Поехали.
Oh, the basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to.
Ты сейчас серьезно?
Oh, that I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Вот это разработчики, конечно, дали жару. Кто так делает? Специально. Это было реально специально. Они же знают, что мы на нож потратили кровь. Ну, конечно, спасибо, спасибо. Это чтоб Толик пропал или что?
Basement, please. Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Down? Definitely down. Got a hot lead.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised.
Come on, buddy. It's your one job. It's not hard.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
I would be upset. Very upset. Like, complaining to the manager upset?
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
Oh, you want I should give you a little maintenance? With an axe?
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Наконец-то договорились с лифтом, блин. Нормально.
Now to see if
Простой,
Sophia's
конечно,
theory
парень.
was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just my buddy Willem had one of these? Huh. Classical, but didn't this... Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Hello, Fabian, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Так, встретиться с принцем Кэмпбеллом в Уивер Тауэр. Уивер Тауэр. Блин, и опять началась вот эта беготня. Ну, блин, так было классно типов там разваливать. Вообще просто. Опять началась беготня непонятная. Узнай то, узнай это, блин. Классно же было. Бежишь там, того ударил, этого убил. Нормально. Ну как? Будто бы геймплей какой-то появился даже. Я же говорю, здесь боевка это всего лишь 20% или 30% от игры вообще. Все остальное это просто диалоги, блин. За сюжетом следить. Ну, жесть, короче. Нужно как-то идеальная середина. Ну. А ее здесь нету.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
Во-первых, по крышам не интересно бегать, потому что вредит жестко. По городу тоже там бегать. Ну, по городу не особо, конечно, вредит. А вот этот. Это из-за быстрой беготни вредит. Просто что, чтобы бегать по крышам, тебе нужно забраться, а оно фризит постоянно. Ты бежишь туда, оно подфризило, и все. Ну, короче. Половину всего портит фризы.
Any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Santiago's a myth. A boogeyman made up by the real murderer. She staked Gideon, and I have the evidence to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
Justicars are a thing, right? What Lou has done is treason. She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
Теперь объясняет это. Понятно. Мне интересно просто, как Кэмпбелл стал принцем, блин. Он же гулем был, не? Как можно было принцем стать? Или из гуля тоже можно принцем стать?
The killer is not Kindred. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Well, Santiago is said to be human. A hunter.
That's what they say.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
Perhaps a ghoul? They can be enhanced by the blood they drink. If their donor was powerful enough, they could be strong.
Keen insight, Detective.
They killed Marla well before dusk. The killer can walk in the daytime.
You've already said they're not kindred, so that's no surprise.
Huh, yeah. The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps, unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
They're religious. Definitely a hunter, I'd say.
You think so? I feel they might be more open were that the case.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Oh, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why? So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul, probably too indirect to be religious.
Это Кэмпбелл.
What's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, Detective?
Это Кэмпбелл, наверное.
Sophia used her blood sorcery to change her abilities so she could walk in daylight.
Detective, have you been drinking from the veins of an alcoholic?
It's Fletcher. Everyone knows he's a psychopath.
He is kindred, which rules him out. Besides, oh, he's my psychopath.
Это Кэмпбелл.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together to clear out your rivals because